adjust your radio dial. You are tuned in to the Mark Order Podcast. Join the Mark Order.
Well, hello. It is Saturday night, and I guess it's all right for fighting. It is Ryan here of the Mark Order Podcast, joined, as always, well, most of the time, by my partner in crime, to my right. Well, my right on the screen, but whatever. Joe. How you doing, Joe?
I'm doing well, Ryan. How are you?
Not too bad. Excited for a night of wrestling.
Yeah, I'm had a late night road trip down to Kansas City last night, so I got back, like early this morning overnight and catching up on sleep, and then waking up here for wrestling. And apparently, the Northern Lights were in view last night.
Yeah, I didn't. Did you get to see them?
I did not. We were driving back around 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock last night. It's pretty dark.
Okay. Hold on one. I've got 3 things playing by accident. And the music's off, because I just decided it would be. Very nice. Yeah, I didn't get to see him. It sucks, but oh well. Such is life. It was cloudy here. And I was watching Kate do commentary for Excite. It's all choppy though. I don't. It's hard to watch, but so whatever. It's LSG versus Mike Skyros right now, so I was very interested in that match, so I left it on. But it's all chippity chop, and I can't listen to her obviously when we're on here. But
I mean, can you listen to her regularly? Come on.
Yeah, listen. Since she won't hear this because she won't watch. When she's not here, I like to show my support. Right now we have Claudio and Bryan Danielson walking out to face Top Flight. I believe Claudio tweeted earlier today that all flights are canceled.
Oh.
And hello, Big G in the chat. Okay, my feed's not choppy anymore. Good. Sorry, I was just very curious. LSG, friend of the show. Well, I'm going to call Mike Skyros friend of the show, so we'll see how this goes. Oh, and here comes Top Flight with Action Andretti. Is Action Andretti just in Top Flight at this point?
I feel like they should just deputize them, because he's always with them.
That's what I'm saying. Like at this point, just it just feels wrong to not have him be part of Top Flight.
Yeah,
like I understand the tag team is Top Flight, but still.
Yeah, I mean, he looks like he could be an adjacent family member.
Mm-hmm.
And he does a similar moveset, and he's a similar wrestler, so it all makes sense.
That's what I think. Listen, they try to find high flyers for Top Flight, and I appreciate that. When you're built on your high flying, it'd be weird to bring in like a bruiser.
Yeah, I mean, actually, Andre fits a little bit better than Mike Seidel.
Yeah. I haven't seen him except for that one thing with Matt Seidel in a long time. Oh, crowd's getting hyped. No. Mike Skyros is about to be powerbombed. Oh, he's fighting out of it. And he got out of it.
Ryan's
Hello, Governor.
Double watch along for Ryan.
I'm double watch along. Like I said, I like both the guys wrestling right now, so I was watching anyway, so I might as well finish my support.
Ethan Page on that show tonight?
I tell you they don't know.
I mean, he is a champion, right?
He is their champ, correct. Where is Collision tonight?
It's in the great state of Vancouver.
Oh, so Canadians can see it.
Yeah, that's why I said the great state. Your favorite place in the world in India.
Oh, Canada.
So if you have any disparaging remarks, you can make them now because I don't think we have any Canadians in the chat right now.
Thank God I don't want no chat. Let's see. I don't think he's there tonight.
I thought in Vancouver, Big G. I thought this was like Kyle O'Reilly's hometown.
Yeah, I don't think Ethan's on Excite tonight. They don't always have their champ there. Just one of those things. I could be wrong though. They did something very good though. They whatchamacallit? They built in a hard cam for Excite.
Good.
Which was huge. Because they used to just have the hand cams and they were so shaky. And I missed the end of the match. God damn it. I was looking to see if Ethan Page was there and I didn't see who won.
I'm not quite sure why we have this match. Do you know why we have Top Flight and Blackpool Combat Club?
No, there's a lot of matches tonight that you're like, there's no real build, but they're just, I think they're just trying to put on a fun show.
That's fun. Tag team work by Top Flight to help suplex Claudio.
Say that again?
Pretty nice little tag team action of Top Flight helping to suplex Claudio over.
Well, they need to. Claudio's a big boy. I saw someone tweet today, like, oh, all these matches tonight are so one-sided. I'm like, no, we know who's going to win all these matches, but they're not one-sided. Like, they're going to be back and forth matches.
Yeah. I can almost say most cards, if you follow along the show, you kind of have an idea who's going to win matches, right? If you follow along the storylines.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's nice to see Daniel wrestle random matches like this, even though he doesn't have to.
Yeah, I agree. I like that he's still in his, like, I just want to wrestle everyone phase.
Yeah, like he's not just like, oh, I'm just saving me for like big matches or big storyline matches. Nope, just wrestle. You're helping out the younger wrestlers. Did Darius Martin get his pilot's license? You know?
I actually don't. I'm assuming. They're excited. They're clapping.
Going to picture in picture.
You're so far ahead of me.
What happened last time we were watching, I think?
It does. I don't understand how you're this.
Are you streaming two things at once again? Or?
No, once, but I have the cable box.
I don't know. I'm streaming it over YouTube TV. Usually I'm behind.
Yeah. I mean, there was like at least 15 to 20 seconds before it took me to get to picture in picture.
Is Wheeler still out? In Streamyard?
Wait, who?
Wheeler Yuta?
Oh, yeah. It was actually just talked about yesterday on Select. He's got concussion.
Ah, dang.
They don't really have a timetable for his return because
Yeah.
concussions are just brutal.
Kind of like when Adam Cole was gone for so long after his string of concussions, and
Yeah. Concussions are brutal.
yeah, I'll be interested to see if the BCC continues after All In.
Yeah, I mean, Danielson came out saying his contract's up technically before then, but he's going to go through all it. I have a feeling I don't think he's obviously going to sign a full-time contract, but I'd be shocked if he didn't sign a part-time contract. Do like 2 or like 4 matches a year.
Mhm.
But here he can do it and kind of like do his dream matches the way he wants to, which is why I would think he'd stay. Yes, Big G Wheeler is still the pure champion.
How did they strip the title from him? They seem to strip titles and make people, relinquish titles for being out far less than he has been.
Yeah, I think that's the problem with the concussion, though. You don't know, like, should we strip him or is he going to be back tomorrow?
Or maybe ROH didn't really care about their title matches.
Yeah. Long picture in picture. Damn, we're
Wow. First time they've been live on TBS for wrestling since 2000.
2001, right?
Tony said 2000.
Oh, okay. Then yes.
Man, I didn't even think about that.
Oh, that's right. I think they finished Saturday Night. Oh, wait, did WCW end in 2000 or 2001? They probably finished Saturday Night Wrestling before they killed WCW, though, which might be why it was in 2000.
What was their Saturday night show?
Was Saturday Night Main Event? No, that's WWF. It
They
was
had
Saturday Night.
Nitro, Thursday was Thunder.
I just knew it was WCW Saturday Night. I think it was just WCW Saturday Night. It was on at 6:05.
Hmm.
Yeah, that ended in 2000. Okay. It was the one recorded in front of the MGM studio audience. That was like their premiere show before they got
Yeah. Dante Martin's on a tear.
He is. He can jump really well. I can't.
Yeah.
Yeah, Big G, they stopped caring about that 30-day defense thing a long time ago. Galaxy far, far away.
Look at Dante showing off his frog flash.
He's very, very good.
Yeah, swing that show off. I wish I could jump.
I don't even think I could do that with a trampoline.
I'd probably blow out on knees. Hurt my knees somehow.
But I'd absolutely blow out my knees if I had to land on my land standing. But if I got one giant trampoline dunk, I still don't think I could do the way he does the frog splash. I bet you Claudio would kill it at Dizzy Bat.
That'd be a good interview question with him.
I thought on the reverse, on the Darius interference, like stopping the submission, I actually thought Claudio reversed it. I'm a little shocked.
Oh yeah, where Darius hits a flatliner.
Yeah, but didn't look like that from like the way I saw it.
Yeah. There's a thin line between a flatliner and a Uranagi.
That's very true.
Top flight looking good against the BCC.
Yeah, they are. Give them that upset win.
That'd be.
They won't, but still.
Well, that'd probably be like their biggest win since they beat the Bucks.
Yes, it would. Wait, Top Flight beat the Bucks?
A while back, like years ago.
I think you're thinking of Private Party.
Oh, I thought. I'll have to go back. Let me look. I probably am mistaken.
Elbow knee from Danielson to the face of Dante. Now Darius is all alone. I love the European uppercut.
So you weren't on here Wednesday night. How do you feel about the Anarchy in the Arena match?
Feels soon.
Yeah.
Feels like they haven't built that up enough for Anarchy in the Arena. But
no, I think it's going to be a precursor to an eventual Blood and Guts, later on.
Yeah, first you spread it out, and then you contain it. Yeah, I don't know. It just felt like you build up to Anarchy in the Arena, and they haven't even had a straightforward 4v4. Uh-oh, Danielson's got the microphone.
I want Top Flight to go heel. I really do.
Yeah.
Because they're always we're so close, and then everyone puts them over in defeat. Like, oh, you guys did your best, and they're so good. I would get tired of that if I was them.
Someone's actually got to. I think they should change their name to the British Columbia Combat Club, so it'd be BCCC.
I mean, there's no connection there either.
That's what I mean. This feels weird.
Danielson loves AEW.
He does.
Claudio does not. Claudio walked out.
And it's weird that Claudio walked out.
Huh. Interesting.
I think, and the camera followed them.
Yeah, maybe this is Claudio being tired of being the taking a back seat to Moxley and Danielson and everything else. We could get the it'd be interesting to turn Claudio and get him with the elite so he'd be all all suited up again.
Wouldn't be bad. Claudio does look good in a suit.
We were talking about the Blood and Guts possibility and who they might be able to get for like a fifth or something,
Blood and Guts is 5, isn't it?
Yeah, so I think on Wednesday night we were speculating and like taking guesses, and some people said Claudio
That would.
for a heavy, like a heavy,
It would be a very talented group. I saw it coming, Big G. As soon as they got in the ring, I'm like, oh, they're turning on him.
Yep. What happens when you become babyface? You get dumb.
Well, people were wondering what happened to the Mogul Embassy, and they said, oh, they're still around. Oh, they're still around.
Got me just Osprey and Moriarty tonight.
That's going to be good.
All right, we're in commercial, Ryan. Yeah. What else is going on?
Not much. I'm just avoiding sports except for baseball. How about yourself?
Same, other than Mr. Concert last night. That's about it.
Who'd you see again?
Better than Ezra.
Oh,
It was good.
they're good.
I was not left desperately wanting.
Well played, Joe. Well played. When was that song out?
Which one? Desperately wanting? Or good?
Yeah. So I was just trying to remember like when their hits were.
I mean, those albums were about 35, 38 years ago. No, not 30. It would have been 94 to like 95, 96, 94, 98.
Looking out.
Brendan Haney, well played. Touche.
Swerve on a swerve on a swerve. 96.
Okay. That was a good year. Nebraska football team.
I haven't heard that song in a long time.
Yeah, when?
Where did they get their name from?
I don't know.
Did they know someone who started a band called Ezra?
And they're better. Like, we want to be better than them.
Yeah.
maybe gooder than Ezra taken.
How did his voice sound?
Oh, they sound great. I feel like I've seen them. Not in like I didn't see them obviously in the mid '90s. I saw them starting in the early 2000s and on, and they've sounded the same. So they're a fun group to see live if you're ever around.
I'll have to catch them. Right now, I'm listening to the song. It's because it's been this long. And
When did I bought a shirt last night, and like I think it was $40 for a t-shirt. I'm trying to remember when we made the jump to $40 for a t-shirt at merch. It used to be like I feel like 30.
I don't know. I think it's been a while. Rockin' activist really wanted.
All right, well we got Osprey on screen now, so you can sing his Osprey song.
Now I'm listening to Good. I love watching music videos from the 90s. They're just so. It's not even just a nostalgia, it's like wild seeing some of that stuff.
Sometimes I'll watch MTV's like they have their music channel of the '90s block or something, or the older music videos.
But some of this isn't even nostalgia for me because sometimes I didn't see these when they actually came out. Like
That's fair.
Ezra's better than Ezra I did, but like there's some other stuff that I would have been a little too young for. But it's still fun to go back and watch. I've been watching as Osprey comes out, I've been watching old Conan stuff on YouTube.
Mhm.
Because I watched his Hot Ones thing, and then it just got me on a loop of his stuff. And I love Conan. Man, it was good. But watching some of the old 90s stuff with like just how different the world was very, very different.
Mm-hmm. Things you couldn't do today.
What'd you say?
A lot of the things that we couldn't do today.
Yeah.
As far as some of the bits and some of the skits. And
But like I watched one where Andy went to the post office on tax day, and like it was packed, and people were filling out their tax returns. Like that's just not a thing now.
that's true.
Now we're I remember the Simpsons episode about that. The $1 trillion bill because Homer got audited. Big G MTV only played music truly from like when they started to like '89, and then they had like TRL. That was like their music.
Oh yeah, so they started to do it like Real World, and all the other shows followed after that.
The original reality show, Real World.
Yeah, where would we be? We wouldn't have the Miz if we didn't have the Real.
We would not have the Miz.
I remember watching that season, and he was just obnoxious,
Obnoxious.
running around the
Funny
block,
thing is,
acting like he's the Rock.
I was about. I don't know. You're only like a couple years older than me, so I think you actually fall into the same issue. We're a couple years too young for that if we'd applied to MTV for it to have mattered.
What now? Like,
So Real World like was popular from like it had a long but like immensely popular from like I guess it started in like 92 through like 2002. And then for whatever reason it kind of faded out a little. And our years would have been like my
true.
year would have been 2005 through like 2007-ish range.
Yeah,
And
I feel like you have to at least be around, close to 21. And
yeah,
I would have been 18 to 20 around that like 2002 time.
Yeah, exactly. So like we just missed the like when it would have been. By the way, did you see as Lee Moriarty works his submissions on Osprey, which is going to be the interesting thing here. Lee Moriarty likes to do his submissions. Osprey's a
Ground
maybe a bit of
based,
a high flyer.
ground based attacking versus.
Did you see the graduation ceremony from Thomas Jefferson University?
I don't know, but I just heard your New Jersey accent in there. Your ceremony.
Well, apparently this woman, the woman announcing the names, she was given like note cards with like the name and the phonetic spelling, and she just wrote out phonetic spellings.
Oh no.
I mean, it'd be if a name was like Angela, it'd be like it'd be like it'll be like Angeli. Like it was, I can't even do it. It was so wrong. It was basically the skit from Key and Peele, done for every name, and it's 100% real.
I'll have to look that up.
It was so funny.
All right. Osprey with the top with the advantage here. I could go picture in picture.
So far, I mean,
I'm telling Kate on Wednesday I got my collision tickets. They'll be the closest they've ever been. But I'm just bummed that I finally get to see collision, but we don't have the grand stage anymore.
you're a lighter. You ain't gonna give up. You ain't gonna stop. You gonna fight harder. Yeah, no, you lost. You missed out the best stage,
I know.
but you got the tunnels.
Yeah. I won't be here for June 8th if we do a show June 8th.
Looks like we're not doing a show June 8th.
I'm hoping that I'm still visible, kind of like how they're showing the view in the picture in picture where the hard cam is. I'm hoping that's similar view so I can still like get some on camera time. I want to sit there with my Mark Order podcast shirt. So I can be like,
I want you to somehow be dead center across from hard cam.
well, I think I'm across from hard cam about, like, you know where the floor is, obviously right there, right? And then you have the seats. I feel like I'm in like the fourth or fifth row above the seats. So I feel like I should be. It'll be close. You might not see my head. You might be able to see my shirt.
I think it'd just be hilarious if you were like heavily featured.
That's why I said, like, I'm just going to wear my Mark Order podcast shirt. So you can look for the logo.
I'm looking for it.
I can be like, one lieutenant.
Write a sign too.
What's that?
Make a sign, something insane like Ryan is the greatest.
Ryan Hart's Central New Jersey.
Doesn't exist.
Neither did Ryan.
You can't love something that doesn't exist.
Ain't that the truth?
I'm still here. I'm just pausing my camera for a second while I pick something up.
Good looking crowd in Vancouver tonight. Looks like they're pretty full.
Nothing on the June 8th crowd.
I'm worried about that. We're usually a predominantly WWE territory up here. They come through here once or twice a year, I feel like.
Hold on 1 second.
All right. We already taking it to Osprey.
Sorry, I was picking something up and then I dropped it and I was going to have to move something that made a loud noise and I just didn't need it to be a thing.
Follow-up question. Did you drop it like it was hot?
Drop it like it's hot. I always drop it like it's hot.
That's an image I can't unsee.
Nor would you want to.
Making a go-go must be back home if he's not out there tonight.
He might have had to, yeah. Wake me up before you go. Fun match, though.
It is.
What are you laughing at?
Him teasing the Tiger Driver and then Roddy yelling on the commentary, do it.
Oh, you're ahead of me.
Yeah.
I'm just getting that now.
I'm going to be interested to see when he pulls that move back out.
And what's the reason?
Yeah, like when will he need to be like, I'm doing it because my last desperation. What is this? You don't see a torture rack move very often anymore.
You don't. I think Hobbs uses it. Isn't it Hobbs that uses it? I know a big guy uses it. I don't know if it's Hobbs or Wardlow.
Or their power bombs.
Yeah, but they started using that too. I think it's Hobbs.
I mean, is it as good as Nikki Bella's? Her rack attack?
I don't think it is, but I remember, yeah, it had to be Hobbs because Hobbs called Luger. It was like, hey, can I use this? And Luger's like, yeah, of course you can.
Oh. Oh. I think he might do the Tiger Driver with Roddy. Keep teasing it and keep looking at Roddy. And Roddy had neck issues.
That would be the reason to use it.
SJ.
SJJ. Are you able to watch tonight, SJ? J, S. It works.
I don't know how.
If J's the last name. We were doing this alphabetically. Hit them in the face. You don't turn your back on the wolf pack. Oh, SJ's actually able to watch. That's awesome. They should have Collision on every week in your country.
You being nice to Canada. You
Oh,
really,
I like
turned,
SJ.
you really turned your maple leaf.
Oh, Canada, my home and native land.
One of the days you're going to show up as a Mountie looking like Ralph Wiggum.
I'm Canada. The Mountie always gets his man.
He does. Much like Ryan.
Yes, Brian always gets his men.
Willow wrestling over at Stardom.
Oh, that's awesome. Actually, I know like 90% of the Canadian national anthem. I screw up on the same part every time, so.
Okay. You got the ball there. That's good. Good for Mercedes throwing up that first pitch.
No, I can't see Saray interfering in the TBS title match. I think they're going to let that one be clean.
Well, my weekend's going well, SJ. Thank you for asking. Hopefully yours is too.
Weekend is going lovely.
It's Mother's Day weekend, so for all the mothers out there. Ryan is the biggest mother lover of them all.
I'm one bad mother. Shut your mouth.
Wow, there's some hair in this match. Whew.
Yeah.
Even between Gates of Agony and Cage, and then these, you know.
Oh, the whatever twins.
Yeah, the Verso twins.
But that's not what they call themselves. Da Vinci, Brennan Haney has it. So I didn't know snow could burn you, SJ. Yeah, they do like weird things. They're like Dewalkie. They're talkie. Like everything's does something-y.
I wonder what they're going to do with this trio of meaty men.
It's gonna fall apart.
Yeah.
I hope that the tag team may stay together, but I don't think the trio will.
Then did Brian Cage just do Brian Cage things and just kind of like get the Lance Archer treatment?
Yes. I'd like to see Gates of Agony join Shane Taylor Promotions. Mainly because Khan used to be part of it, so like I'm instantly putting him back into it, but
Ryan, one question for you.
Yeah.
Who better?
Well, at what?
I don't know. No, he never elaborates, so I'm just.
Yeah, that's why I don't ever answer the question. I need context.
Who better at Connect 4?
I mean, I think Connect 4 is a lot of luck.
Oh, we're gonna get a little explanation of why they split from Swerve.
He's a good guy, and we're a bad guy.
You can't coexist. Yeah. Logical explanation.
Yeah, it actually kind of works.
Mm-hmm. Ooh. Oh, Swerve's gonna come from behind and smack him with a chair or something. Or that.
And he swerves when he drives, and then he swerves when he drives.
Ooh.
I mean, I don't know if I would have kept running if I was Brian Cage. That foot was kind of obvious.
Yeah, but when you're that big, come on.
That's true. The momentum. It's like the juggernaut from the terrible X-Men 3 movie.
Yeah. I don't think about that very often.
You shouldn't.
I
Oh,
was thrilled about the Juggernaut and Deadpool.
by the way, that was awesome what he did to Toa.
I don't think Toa felt like it was awesome.
Looked cool though. Yeah, Juggernaut in Deadpool was great. Is it me? Or does the symbol on whose house kind of look like the house they use for Home Improvement, like the silhouette?
Okay. I can see that.
Okay. Yeah. Never mind. No, it doesn't. I feel wrong. I think it's when it's in the end, the beginning of the show when it was stretching out and stuff. It did because it looks kinetic and in motion.
Hmm.
But when it's standing still, no, I'm wrong and I don't like myself for it.
I mean, when I see it, I think of you think of Home Improvement, or you think of the In Your House logo, or all the other house logos.
Yeah, like House MD.
Who keeps leaving cinder blocks around? And how does Swerve know they're always around?
He's smart. He's the one leaving them around. He comes out before the show starts and he puts cinder blocks around. And he's like,
What are you doing,
I need
Dad? He's weighing down the ring, making sure it doesn't move.
Brian Cage, you coward. Coward Brian Cage. You're better at being a coward? No one. Yeah, Big G, I think with just a house is a house is a house. Okay. I thought home improvement, you thought in your house. There you go.
I like the fact that Swerve will still be able to do these things like slam a guy's head with a chair, choke a guy with a chain. Like, even though he's a face, he'll still do these things that he did as a heel.
That's what I like. Also, Big G, if you go look, it doesn't even look like in your house. I really do think you and I both made the same mistake of like we saw that silhouette of a house and we're like, it looks like this other thing that looks like a house.
All right, commercial. Did you watch the Tom Brady roast?
I watched I saw like 2 parts of it. Did you?
Yeah. I did because I didn't realize it was on. I actually watched it live. There's some low hanging fruit jokes that got old after a while, but there's some things I thought were really clever. I thought some of the football players did okay delivering.
Yeah, I mean, just yeah, Big G. I mean, that I'll get back to the Tom Brady thing in a second. Big G, that WWE was always smart to not take that from Stone Cold, and I hate when someone goes face and they take parts of their.
Yeah.
Like I hate to say it, Randy Orton always kind of maintained his insanity when he goes face, and I like that about him. Like you shouldn't lose the edge. You should just be a little different.
I think it differs between one when you're a heel, you just do it because you're just being mean and trying to gain the advantage. But when you're a face, you're doing it because there's usually a just cause behind it. Of you've done something to me to force me to do this, or there's some kind of retribution for something. It's not initiated by them at first.
Yes. But then also back to the Tom Brady. I just Comedy Central did all those roasts however many years ago, and it wasn't until the one for James Franco when it was clearly like all his friends and stuff that I really was like, oh, I don't like these when I feel like it's just a bunch of strangers getting together. Like I prefer when it's like I've seen roasts of comedians to other comedians, and they're always a lot more fun because it always feels like it's just a lot. I don't know. I just don't think the jokes are a lot better in those when like everyone knows each other.
Who would roast you?
No one. I'm unroastable.
Wow.
No, I mean, I don't even know. I know Kate would just come up and do my accent for 10 minutes.
All right. Swerves. I like this from Swerve. Ooh. Swerve and Brian Cage on Dynamite?
I really like this film.
You say Ron? Sorry.
I like this promo.
Yeah. I touched on we were talking about him and still being able to be that crazy, I'll do whatever it takes to, I need to choke you out or take you out. There she KM.
Yeah.
Good thing it's not KY, am I right?
Oh, okay. There you go. He is a big boy.
Yes.
So she's even ahead of us.
I think her and I think SJ streaming my stream of the same.
We can build this boat together.
KM needs to go fight Brody King.
What'd you say?
I said KM and Brody King need to go slap some beef.
They should, yeah.
You know where we're going with Dan Garcia. I feel like he was hot for a while, and now I feel like he's a little cooled off.
Seems to happen with him.
Yeah.
He'll heat up and then. So I think it says something that he has his own match here tonight. They clearly don't want him to just fade into obscurity.
Sure. Oh gosh.
I didn't see that until just now.
I was waiting for your reaction to that.
I was like, what are you saying, oh gosh, to? Oh, I found out.
I think it was all that. I think it was the head whip action by KM. Like,
It was. It 100% was.
usually that doesn't happen.
No.
Dominant win over a big guy.
He almost fell.
It's like a fan jumped the barricade, maybe.
Yep. Because Nigel said, wait a second, because he thought it was someone, and then he stopped.
Like, nope. And then the camera's like, follow Dan. Thing.
Yep. We can build this boat together. Yeah, agreed. Why get thrown out at anything, one LT? Like, what's the point?
Yeah. You think it's a good thing or a bad thing that you associate yourself with Dynamite Kid?
Was the nephew?
Yeah. But like, would you want to keep that moniker?
I don't know. Maybe. I mean, it's tough. Like he was your uncle. He was like, and he kind of looks like him, so it'd be hard to deny.
Mm-hmm.
And he really looks like him.
Yeah. Build.
I guess it's one of those things that people will know. So either you lean into it or you just.
Mm-hmm.
Make the moves. And I swerve when I drive. And I swerve when I drive. Dun.
What were you thinking about swerving when you drive?
Announce the match between
Oh yeah, Brian Cage.
yeah.
It's made official after we just heard the backstage promo with Swerve telling us it was going to happen.
Yes, it was made official, and that's why they swerve when they drop.
No big adventure for me, SJ. I don't. I guess I have Vegas coming up in next month.
He's I think of something funny and I didn't have it, so I stopped.
You know, since WrestleMania plans fell through last for next year.
That's ridiculous.
I mean, it makes sense if TKO wanted or Endeavor wanted wanted them to be in Vegas that bad.
I guess. I still think it's stupid.
I don't like the reason of the whole like Cold City Market thing. Like all the like, it's gonna be indoors for the event. They're like, well, people have to walk outside to other things. Like, it's not freezing out. It'd be like 55, 60 degrees. Not snowing in April in Minneapolis usually. I have been watching X-Men 97. I'm all caught up.
Oh, have you?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I caught up. So
Yeah, I've been watching it too. It's good. It's good. It it's what it should have been.
I like the fact that it feels like it's what we remember from our childhood, but like it's the story, the way the story is being told, and everything else is made for us now.
Well,
Where
yeah, they knew who would be
yeah,
watching it. Yeah.
like if I was how were back in 97, like 14, 15-year-old me watching it back then, I probably wouldn't understand some of the layers of the storylines as much.
But even still, because even if you go back and watch some of the like 1997, the original stuff,
Mm-hmm.
it was definitely written more for kids.
Yeah.
But they always had stuff in there that was like, if you were an adult, you would have understood the layers to it. I mean, X-Men is obviously a uh, complicated superhero thing more than any others because of what they represent.
Who's your favorite X-Men?
Cyclops.
Really? You're a Cyclops guy.
I was always a fan of the leaders.
Cyclops, Leonardo.
Yeah, they always had the burden of leadership, and no one ever appreciated them for it. And like, Cyclops got kind of done dirty by the movies.
Yeah.
Where they made him seem like almost like a goody two shoes, like whatever. Where in like the comics and all, he's pretty hardcore. Like, yeah, he's Professor X's right hand, and he tries to be the goody two shoes leader, but he also does some hardcore stuff.
I'm just trying to figure out how Cyclops is the father of like Cable when Cable was that jacked. Like Cable was nothing like his father.
Yeah, you're right, but maybe the steroids in the future are just that good.
I just kind of was thinking when I watch the show, I have to think about all the characters I had, like the original toys of back then.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think.
I will say X-Men 97 to me always had the coolest look. Like the earlier X-Men, well, I mean, it's the comics or whatever, but the earlier X-Men all shared like a similar uniform, and then the movies put them in their leather. Like
Mhm.
X-Men 97, they weren't in leather, they were each in like a unique outfit. Like it
Going picture in picture.
is that new? Did they have that show last year?
What one?
Rich and Shameless on TNT?
Oh, I don't know. If they did, I didn't watch it.
You didn't see the commercial like I did?
I did. I wasn't paying attention though. I'd watch the picture in picture, surprisingly. Happy headbutt? Yeah, I'll be back.
Yeah, it's a good match.
What's that?
It's a good match.
it's your very like classic pro wrestling match.
Yes.
How will you do the headbutt? No, come on, Zach. Let me do the headbutt.
I don't know if he should be doing the headbutt.
Who, Billington?
Yeah. I always thought that they said part of the issue that he had was the headbutt.
I wouldn't want to give the flying headbutt to begin with because I just feel like you're diving to fall on the mat.
Yeah.
So you have nothing really to break your fall. Lots of suplexes going on here.
They are.
Germans, dragons. Oh, Dalton Castle coming on Rampage. Good. I don't watch ROH, so Dolphin doesn't have boys anymore, right? I know, like, obviously the twins aren't there, so I
No.
don't know if they replaced them or not.
Yeah, I don't think that, as far as I know, they're going to replace him.
Small package. Ooh. Close. Pluggo. What's up?
Go out?
Oh, nice callback. Nice little callback. The Owen match. What?
So this has been fun. Yes, Jay, you're definitely ahead of us, by the way. Joe's ahead of me, and you're ahead of Joe.
Maybe if Joe's in Canada. Maybe she's like real time Canada.
Instantaneous.
In fact, you're going to be 5 minutes ahead. You're going to be 5 seconds ahead of what's actually live.
She has the run sheet. She's seen what's going to happen.
She's in Devon Smith's ear telling him when to call the cheers and the times.
Plugalo, I said your name right.
Why would you disparage that name?
What?
Pluggo.
It's Plugalo. The Plugalos and Plugalettes.
If you called me that, I'd be insulted.
Joelo?
I don't know. I would want to smack the gray out of your beard.
You could try.
I know.
No,
They just grow
no,
back.
if it would.
They just grow back. Bigger and stronger.
He's Plugalo with the Plugalettes. You're Joelo with the Joelettes.
Ooh, that'll be fun for Wednesday night.
That's it.
Wait for it. Did you finally see it yet, Ryan? Come on.
Now, ooh, that is going to be fun.
I feel like it's been a while since we've seen Moxley and Danielson tag too.
It has been.
Okada versus Dax next week.
Ooh. Oh, snap.
You're gonna get a Daniels match versus Matthew.
Oh, he was angry.
It was. I had a promo now. All right, where are we going with this, Chris? I want to see what we're doing. Ooh, tag match. Oh, that's not who I would pick. I miss Daniels with the bloodshot eye.
You're cool.
Thoughts on the tag match coming up next week?
Not a wonderful partner selection.
I thought it was going to be someone like, you know, someone else besides Elf. You definitely know you're not winning. You weren't going to win to begin with, but
Yeah.
Scorpio Sky with the company still anymore?
I don't know. He had so many injury issues.
Yeah. I didn't know if he
Never stay healthy, unfortunately.
You never know because some of these people kind of like quietly leave the company. I didn't know if he was still there or not. I hadn't looked at the roster page, I guess.
I think he's still on.
Jesus, Jay, it feels like you're live in the building.
Seriously, what the hell's going on?
I mean, commercial.
You're thinking is like you don't usually get collision, so we're going to give it to you in sped up form.
Robin Renegade. She's going to get that work.
Scorpio Sky is still on the roster.
See, that would be fun. Like if he was healthy and available somewhere, like as a surprise partner.
Yeah.
All right.
Gee, I mean, I'm still in commercial. I'm still in the television commercial.
I'm learning about progressive.
The match is over for SJ.
It might be. If it's Thunder Rosa and Robin Renegade, Robin will get a little bit of offense in. I'm glad your 76ers did what you thought they would do and not show up.
Told you. That's what they do. I mean, it's an exciting off season for them because they have some real cap space. So they could finally get a player unlike Tobias Harris who shows up. Because their starting five, just by pure stats, was better than the Knicks starting five.
Oh yeah.
Best basketball's more than five people. So
76ers to sign LeBron. Got it.
Rumor, Paul George. Then there's some trades.
That's for sure. Kyle will be fun, I think. Are you a top guy, Ryan?
No, because it's not good enough.
Yeah, I get it. I'm not there yet. Thunder Rosa. A heck of a headpiece.
Look at that.
What's that?
Okay, SJ was meant it was coming up. Okay, we were like, I was gonna say, look at the thing on Thunder's head.
Yeah, she does. She's wearing all black. Of course, she has to have attitude. If you have a black leather jacket, Ryan, you would have so much attitude.
You need to. It's a requirement.
Mm-hmm. Like I'm used to Thunder Rosa wearing like pants or something usually. Like
You don't wear pants? You're right.
if I was a little kid, I would think that like consistently think Thunder Rosa looks cool as hell. Like every time she comes out, it's her presentation.
Oh, yeah, she'd be the coolest person.
You know, that's kind of how I felt like when you watch Stan as a kid, it's like, oh, he's all painted up and looks cool.
I know she trained the Renegades, so there's some familiarity between the two of them.
Where's the other Renegade twin?
He's not wrestling right now. I don't know what's up.
Oh, was she hurt then, or
I don't even think she's hurt. I just think she's not wrestling. That was awkward. She jumped through the ropes, but not really. It was awkward.
watching picture in picture, see if I miss anything?
Not watch picture in picture. Just don't have it in me.
You have a lot of graduation parties, receptions to go to for any relatives or friends?
No, I'm in a weird whatchamacallit point in my life right now where the younger cousins are all just beyond that.
Okay.
And all my nieces and nephews are just coming up to like that age. So they haven't hit it yet. How about yourself?
I think I have two to go to in a couple weeks. Friends, kids.
Okay.
There's no. It's our age. You have friends who have their kids who graduate high school and go to college and all that stuff. It's weird. I'm old.
You're only a few years older than me, but my friends' kids aren't there yet.
Hmm.
Though in 4 years, that'll be my nephew. I think you're 40. What are you, 40?
42.
Yeah, so you're 5 years. I was really, but so that'd be. I mean, I'll have that starting around then. Yeah, they're so old.
Mm-hmm. Hey, I'm not the one with the gray face.
That hurts.
That's the truth.
That hurts. It's
You have
because you
gray.
just don't have a beard.
No, yeah, I feel like you might even have gray in your eyebrow.
No, I actually don't. As far as I know. Hold on.
I'm jealous I can't grow a beard.
No gray in the eyebrow. Just a lot of gray in the beard. I kind of like it, to be quite honest with you.
I can't grow a beard. It's unfortunate. I'm hoping one of these days the beard trend will go away.
Why?
I don't know. Because I can't grow one.
That's fair. I
At
don't think
least
it's ever going away.
no, it's man makeup.
It's exactly what it is.
At least you have a chin. Like I feel like when you shave, like you have like a solid like predominant chin. Where sometimes you see people who shave and have beards, like their chin just goes away.
Oh yeah, my chin won't go away, but it's just
Mhm.
had it for so long. I originally grew it because I look so young without it. And now I'm older. Like now it's got gray, and I don't need to look old.
Sure.
So it's like
There's I have a lot of friends who a big local charity here is mustaches for kids, and so throughout May or whatever they grow mustaches and raise money for like a charity. And so, was it a week or two ago? They had the clean shave event where they all have to like shave down their beards and everything, like baby face, and they can only grow a mustache. You can't grow anything that go past the lip, like past the top lip. So seeing all these people who usually have beards, not have beards anymore for a year, it's just god awful looking.
wait, it's a year that you have to do that?
No, it's like a few months.
That's still a long time.
It's like a couple months, and then they have their stash bash where they announce who raised the most money, how much they raised in total, and then people show up into this thing in costumes, themed around mustaches.
I have toyed with the idea of um shaving totally many times.
Hmm.
Have not had the courage yet to do it.
Totally like, oh yeah, Thunder Rosa, it's a mission win.
Well, it's because you missed the moonsault. Big G, the beard is weird because like I get to a point where it gets itchy. Yes, I know. The beard is so like if you can get past the itch, you're fine. But I'm gonna be perfectly honest, this is pure laziness. I don't have to shave every day, so I don't. And then what happens is it gets to the point where now shaving is gonna be like a real effort. So I don't do it. I'm gonna have to shave this week for something for work, so like it's gonna suck, but
You have to like take the top layer off first, and then go back over again.
yep. I use I take the thing I use to trim my goatee. I take that and I'll go all over and get as much of it off with that. And then depending on the quality of razor, it's a couple razors to get this done. Right now I have some really shitty cheap razors, so it's like a bunch, but they're just not good razors. I didn't know they were bad when I bought them. It was just a big pack, and I'm like, this is great.
Listen to John TV and Taya. Ooh. John TV versus Pac. You should grow the mutton chops out.
down to here.
Yep, big old mutton chops.
I mean, part of the reason the sideburns grow out is because I can never keep them straight.
Or the mutton chops to go into like the mustache, or like where you shave the goatee. I think Triple H had that for a while.
He did. He 100% did. Big G, you don't actually have hair in your mouth every time you eat. Like, then again, I've never gotten my mustache so long that might be an issue because, like,
I would love to see you with some kind of like dastardly mustache so you can wax it and curl it. So you could look like looking like Raleigh fingers out here with your curly mustache.
I mean, problem with that, and I'm seriously now going through the steps of what that would take, is that it would take so long to get to that level, like, and my hair grows in, my mustache hair, my head hair goes in thick, so like, don't. By the time I got it long enough to twirl it, because I can get it twirl like that, everything else is just so thick. So I'll have to be very careful about how trimming it. And I'm just not that good. It'd be a disaster. I'm the guy who doesn't trim his sideburns because he doesn't keep them even.
Have you grown enough, like your hair and your facial hair out enough where it looks wild and unruly, where you look like you should be wearing a lot like a tweed blazer and teaching English?
Never gotten that far.
Wanting to become like
I've always had
professor look of.
There is I don't know why I have. I think because I get itchy. To be perfectly honest, I get itchy. I'm like, there was a time in college. College would have been the only time I would have done that. Because once I was an adult, I had jobs, and that's just not physically possible with the job. Like, I would not be able to keep my job with that. So,
Discrimination.
Or dress code. I like my job. I like to have money. So I don't think I've ever been allowed to get it to that level, but I would like to. I say that, and then I would get itchy and I'd shave.
SJ's here for beards.
Well, Joe can't grow them, we've learned.
I could do a mustache, maybe a Fu Manchu if I really wanted to be committed to that.
I think it'd be hilarious if you shot with a Fu Manchu.
Hook, give me a promo somewhere.
With life riding by randomly.
It looks like you're just like sitting on a stoop somewhere, on a curb or a step.
Stoop kid's afraid to leave his stoop. Stoop kid's afraid to leave his stoop. Stoop kid's afraid to leave his stoop. Oh, by the way, everyone watching, we are not doing Rampage. I'm sorry, 3 hours is just too long for these old bones. So as Collision winds down, that's where we wind down. Look, man, the hats are for the eyes.
Someday Hook will go face or go heel and like be all clean shaven corporate Hook.
Hilarious.
It'll be Captain Hook.
As the hook brings you back.
John Popper, ladies.
Telling you no lies. I can't do the actual.
No, please don't. Is Collision pre-recorded or is it going to be live this Thursday?
Is it Collision on Saturday?
Next week it looks like Collision's May 16th.
It's Saturday at 8.
I wonder if it's a pre-record then?
It's pre-recorded. Exactly.
All right, we've got Copeland, Colorado. This should be fun.
Open challenge. Yeah.
How do you feel about the Canucks?
I don't necessarily care about Canadian teams all that much, to be quite honest.
You don't care about Canada.
I think it's funny when the Leafs lose. No, it's not even that. I mean, no, but it's not even that. It's because they've just not been a rival to the Flyers, really. So, like, the Leafs kind of work. So that's why I enjoy when they lose. But if you're not a direct rival to the Flyers or have done something to make me hate your team, I just don't.
We're going to get some House of Black shenanigans, I suppose.
Yes. Well, lights are going to go out, and then they're going to come on, and somebody will be in the ring, and then the lights will go out. If you were just wondering what would happen.
Fans are pumped for this match.
I mean, it's the Copen Challenge with two Canadians.
Oh, they shook hands with this RH.
They have honor.
I do.
The Hurricanes won.
What's that? Sorry.
The Hurricanes won.
Oh. Here I am.
They're still down majorly in the series, so.
It's not fair for Copeland to look that good at his age.
It's really not. I love that his pants just say Cope. Really? O'Reilly.
Nigel giving in to the Canucks fans.
Kyle, 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 Kyle,
I feel like when you hear Kyle, but don't you hear Kyle like South Park name, like the Kyle?
Screw you, cat. Screw you guys. I'm going home. So my buddy bought a Nintendo Switch for his daughters, but of course he's the one playing it.
Sure. Yep. My friends do that same thing too.
Yeah, I told him he has to buy both South Park games, Stick of Truth and The Fractured Butthole. They were amazing games, and they were hilarious.
Cat and mouse game there? That's nice. Yeah, my buddy did that too. He bought the Switch. He thought, oh, like his son would play it, and he's probably playing it more than his son is.
Yep.
Aren't they supposed to be doing like an updated Switch here sometime?
Who knows when that'll happen? Nintendo's weird with that stuff.
So what do you think, Ryan? Will we eventually get a brood like Adam Copeland?
I hope not. I mean, we don't need it. But maybe.
Yeah, I feel like we've had that before, that back when he was made his return to WWE. And I think I read something that he had about a year and a half left in his contract.
With Copeland?
Mm-hmm.
Has he been here for a year and a half already?
I think I read an interview that he had about a year and a half left on his contract.
I thought he signed a 4-year deal.
Fast check me, please.
Yeah, he said that, yeah. I mean, it's a while still, though.
Yeah, we eventually still have to get the, Christian and Copeland tagged. Yeah, just that point.
It feels like there'd be longer.
Yeah, it feels like we're a ways away from either one of them. I feel like you have to be a face to be that tag team. Your Christian and Copeland tag match with like the Bucks or something.
Yeah. Interesting. Very interesting. So, Joe, while we watch this match, because it is, I think, the last match tonight, where can people find you when you are not colliding?
Well, I'm not colliding, or on Wednesday nights after Dynamite. You can find me over on the social medias at _Asian Joe. And then in my bio of those social medias, you can find a link to my serial review blog. So feel free to check that out at your leisure. Otherwise, I'm pretty boring. So how about you, Ryan? Where are you at?
When I'm not here, you can find me every Wednesday, 10:15 on our podcast, most of the time. And then you can follow me on all our socials at MarkOrderPod. And then follow my history blog here for history.com. I've been inconsistent for the last while, but it should get more consistent in the upcoming future as life changes a little bit. So, yeah, there you go. I like to do the plugs now. That way we could just say bye. So while I'm plugging now, I'd like to thank Big G, SJ, One LT Photo, Colonel Photo, sorry, Brendan Haney, and anyone else I Plugalo, David, Maj, anyone I missed, thank you for stopping off in the chat. You guys coming in the chat makes this a heck of a lot more fun than just us two hanging out. Not that I don't like hanging out with Joe, it just makes it fun to have someone to like, you guys ask fun questions or say silly things and we enjoy it.
The good thing about being behind on your history blogs is that the history will still be there.
Well, that's how I feel.
It's not unchanged. It's in the past. So it's like it's not going to change if you revisit it in 2 weeks or a month from now.
That's literally the easiest part. And the stuff I have, one thing I have to get better at is just like repost it, like pointing out to people I still have old stuff I've written because it's evergreen. I mean, again, the history.
Instead of repost, but
what?
I thought you were going to say revise instead of repost.
No. But again, revisionist history, you guys say it's a dirty word, but it's really not. I don't like all revisionist history. Some of it is good.
True.
Depends on what the topic is. And then you revised revisionist history. It's a whole thing. You have to revise the revisions, and then someone will come in and revise your revising of the revisions. No, it makes sense.
Picture in picture, like watching Kyle ground and pound Copeland. I like when
doing that very well.
Ground attack and it's like doing palm strikes, and it's very cage combat.
Oh, that's right. The Iron Claw is now a max. I'll have to watch that.
Well, have you not seen it yet?
No.
Spoiler alert, it's a little depressing.
I am shocked that the Von Erich story is depressing.
Oh, this was like one of those killers off the top rope moves. Nope. Ooh.
It'd be really funny if someone came in, they're like, I'm the rated PG superstar. Or I'm PG-13. You'll hear the occasional swear word from me.
I'm rated E for everyone. Your mom's favorite superstar. I feel like the rated R superstar moniker is a little dated. It's still very.
Yes, it's very dated, but it's it helps with the consistency between WWE and AEW because they both can call him the rated R superstar. So yeah, it's very dated because he's not rated R anymore.
And wouldn't you want to be like during that era when he was rated R? Wouldn't you want to be like rated TVMA or something? I feel like that would. I feel like you should have been more like rated like TVMA or something. Rated R is not that bad to me.
I'm the NC-17 superstar.
If you're under the age of 17, you better be here with a parent or a guardian.
I'm Triple X superstar.
You're Vin Diesel?
The movie, not the rating. Big G was getting there.
X-rated
X-rated
superstar.
superstar.
I'm Peter North. Ooh. What would be your submission hold if you had a submission finisher?
Well, that's a good question.
Yeah, I'm really liking the single leg crab lately.
I'm going old school. I'm going with the bear hug.
Like the mummy bear hug or the Yeti bear hug.
You just keep when they took them up and they would like ragdoll them.
Not the one where you just stand there and you have like the ultimate rest hold of just.
No.
Yeah, but you have to wrestle someone smaller than you. I feel like to really have that effect of.
I mean, I do have tiny arms, so that would be a problem. Well, actually, my arms aren't that tiny, but like, as long as I get my arms around, as long as I can get my arms around them, I'm fine. It's my hands that are tiny.
I don't know. Maybe you have tiny arms. What, you got like 35, 36-inch long arms?
No, I mean, I meant to, like, when I said I had tiny arms, I was really thinking about my hands. Tiny hands, but I have normal size arms.
Well, your arms can be around the body for the first part.
Yeah, I mean, I could do that, and then I just lock.
Or like maybe C-clamp lock it, like
Oh yeah, that's a good one. Or
lock. Ooh. Mark Henry bear hug.
see, Big G gets it.
The world's strongest bear hug.
The fans think this is awesome.
I think it's awesome. Oh. Let me avoid the spear. Ooh, the bulldog choke. A lot of transitions to close out this match.
Oh yeah, this is like a lot of back and forth.
Will overrun into Rampage.
Yeah, I know. What are they thinking?
Why would you
About the children?
Ooh. Hurt my arm.
This is intense.
The reverse.
This is back and forth. This
Hell
is
of a
too
match.
intense.
That gotta be it, right?
And Cope won it. Now wait to see if there's any post-match shenanigans. We will have.
All right.
Everybody, thank you for joining us. We already did our thing to our whatever. So I'm going to do the outro overlay. Whatever. It's how I roll. Turn the music up.
This concludes the Mark Order Podcast.